Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Among the many cryptocurrencies and economic issues we'll cover today is XRP and Ripple. And with that, I think we can begin. Let's start with this self-imposed tweeting requirement. Finally, I said envision a world where all your financial dealings are completed in a nanosecond and cost a few cents, and where money travels as fast as data. Thanks to Ripple and XRP, we don't have to just imagine a world where that exists, we can actually live in it. While the times it takes to complete a settlement remain unchanged, transaction times for payments have decreased. We would already be in the future if the settlement layer were any different. There will soon be regulations, the standardization process has begun, and support is growing rapidly. The time when digital railways provide global power is drawing near. There are a lot of great opportunities in this region. However, Ripple and XRP are well positioned to pioneer this new financial era. Over the course of more than a decade, Ripple has established a network of elite relationships with some of the most influential names in the financial sector. They were instrumental in creating cutting-edge cryptographic ledger and Internet of Values infrastructures. The significance of this innovative technology must be widely acknowledged. Oh, and this. Every passing day brings us that much closer to our goal. Of course not. In passing. We know something is up because so many men use cars as their primary mode of transportation. So why do I say that? This is obviously a big change. Too much time has been spent talking about ISO 2002. However, I don't think many people have grasped just how big of a chance this is. All of the monetary fields are included here. After this instant, Swift has a straightforward video answering ISO 22's question about instant payments. Okay, now it's time to get going. I want everyone here to know that we are holding off on playing this clip until the settlement layer has been improved. It won't happen overnight, but you're getting close, and standardization is going to be the key factor. Instant payments, however, will explode in popularity across the country very quickly, so it's important that your business is ready to scale quickly, perhaps through the cloud, as shown in this video. Because it will quickly take you by surprise if you rely on the kind of data centers that most people are used to seeing. Cloud is one of my favorite words of his. This is why we know that RippleNet pioneered instant cloud-based payments using plug-and-play APIs. This has massive implications. I keep telling myself that the days are passing and that soon we will be there. I know how frustrating this environment can be, so I hope you'll all agree that it's important to take a step back and regroup every once in a while. When things are going poorly, when price activity updates are scarce, or when your emotions are clouding your judgment, it's important to focus on what's happening on the other side of the major shift. The focus here should be on ISO 222. There has been a major announcement on the Swift website that deserves everyone's full attention until the launch in November. Don't set your sights too high on the price, because this is not a factor in setting the price. Anyone who tries to convince me that the price of XRP is about to skyrocket in November would be ignored. The factors that affect prices are irrelevant. Adoption drivers are the subject at hand. Even though this catchy phrase is now in plain sight, testing should still be prioritized. Ahead of the big launch on November 20th. To get ready, you have only September to about the middle of November. This November date is also unchanging from previous years. This is a very big deal. Furthermore, we understand the magnitude of this development for the international monetary system in light of ISO 222. Consequently, as of Tuesday, December 15th of this year, there are only 22 brand new people. The Deutsche Bank issued this paper. The future implementation of ISO 22.2 and the high-value payment arena will have significant positive effects on the cross-border payments industry, from improved compliance processes to the creation of innovative new products and services. This section contains a great deal of discourse, because I know there are a lot of impatient men out there. In the first place, consider this. ISO 2002:2 was officially recognized by the International Organization for Standardization in 2004 and was officially adopted as the future global payment standard in that same year. After 18 years, major payment market infrastructures like Fedwire are finally catching up to where we want to be. Over the next few years, widespread adoption of the new standard is expected across industries including CHIPS and SWIFT and the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. ISO 28-2 will govern all types of payments, including high-value international transactions and domestic, real-time, automated clearinghouse transactions. This new standard has a wide range of application, is flexible in its design, and will serve as a unified international benchmark. This occurs as the market pushes for faster and more streamlined payment methods. It is hoped that these features will form the foundation for enhanced interactions with customers, simplified regulations, and innovative new offerings. We make it down okay, this must be the goal of meeting place. They talk about the clearinghouse and the Federal Reserve banks, as well as the upcoming major migration in November. In addition, I'd like to share a quote with you that I think is very important. The ISO 2002 transition entails more than just a new communications format. It's the start of a whole new monetary era. According to this person, a clearing solution specialist at Deutsche Bank, the world of payments has entered a brand new era, and a brand new financial system is emerging in this sector, for the simple reason that once this is operational, everything will shift and new opportunities will present themselves. And part of that acceptance involves using next-gen tools like distributed ledger technology, DLT, blockchain, and digital currencies. SWIFT published Transaction Manager in October to help with the rollout of ISO 22 once the standard has been adopted. Look down the page where they talk about ISO 2002 and the future of international payments. They also spoke about the length of time this has taken and the pivotal moment of go live during the migration. To paraphrase, the SWIFT platform's new transaction management capability will centralize the payment transaction and all of its data, enabling banks to interact with a payment in their preferred messaging format and, in effect, eliminating the concept of fragmentation. To prevent any disruption, Transaction Manager began processing live messages on May 27 this year, and its scope was expanded to include some ISO 22 origin transactions. Currently, however, all traffic is passing through Transaction Manager without a hitch. I intended for Transaction Manager to receive this quotation. The business magnate SWIFT is depicted here. An opportunity to improve the efficiency of international payments presents itself once every 10 years with the adoption of ISO 2002. I can tell you that in the next 3 years, the $250 trillion cross-border payments industry will experience profound change. A chance at $250 trillion is real. The daily volume of transactions processed by SWIFT is in the trillions. I hope you can all appreciate how major these shifts will be. We are at the forefront of this shift in the way things are done. Then, we'll see what comes next by querying the Journey APIs. We'll also start talking to our neighbors about the application programming interfaces, APIs, we want to roll out, first to facilitate access to the transaction copy and later to facilitate APIs as a message-free alternative for transaction participants. Where did this come from? RIP Limit is a cloud-based API-driven solution. This is a huge change, and I couldn't be more excited about everything that cutting-edge technology will incorporate as a result. That's why I keep saying it over and over. Not enough people, in my opinion, know this. We also know that SWIFT makes use of distributed ledger technology, DLT, and blockchain technology to make the settlement of tokenized assets more streamlined. This work was conducted in June. BNP Paribas, the owner of Melon City, Clearstream Euroclear Lloyds Bank, 6 digital exchanges, and the DTCC, which settles $2.4 quadrillion worth of annual transactions, are just some of the major players they gained access to for chain connections with. But world is evolving. I don't care that XRP will never reach $1 and is now trading at 50 cents. I don't give a damn about your short-term price targets. XRP, is that for the actual money on here? When things truly go live? I'll be here. I'm here to see a market that Bitcoin cannot access. In a market where Bitcoin rules, we are still doing quite well. You're curious as to why XRP price is declining while Bitcoin's dominance is increasing. Consider how foolish that is. XRP is a fantastic Bitcoin-related utility asset when the market power by Bitcoin is over with me up. And these utility gems are genuinely acting independently. Because XRP is true value won't be understood until that time, yes. And I said that XRP will never reach $1 to all those folks who are crying outside. When all is said and done, we both know what we hold, so I can't wait for you to be shown to be mistaken. We expect countless hours researching XRP. I've read a ton of XRP-related information. The shift that is taking place here is also we are aware that these are the biggest networks and participants in the conventional financial scene, and that they are utilizing innovation and blockchain and DLT. You believe that was just a joke. They desire to adopt this technology, and actuality, guess what? We already know that they recently made progress with their quick and effective tokenization project, successfully moving value across several blockchains. Beyond this, we know that banks contend as the blockchain sector because they can, as I stated in my statement as the co-founder of Channeling, while the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies stands at $1 trillion, we're talking about people who are transacting trillions of dollars. Consider how absurd that is. And I mean, come on. When you look at the individuals connected to the Hyperledger Foundation, check out a few of these athletes. In this room, you have IBM, Hitachi, and Fujitsu. You have American Express, DTCC, and this center. The list never ends. And on it goes, and consider the individuals involved in this. Here you have Casper, but Web Token for Energy is present here. I had Darius and a Filecoin. And there are a ton of other outstanding players here like Ripple and even R3B for these private blockchain projects such as Hyperledger. The total network of networks is already being built, and everything is being connected. We already know that Quant does have the XRP ledger tied to the Overledger platform. When you scroll down this list, this interoperability bridge will connect Hyperledger to the public, allowing these public networks, these traditional networks that tap into Adara, Hesper, RIP, or any of these major players. We only need to exercise patience. The process of standardization is progressing. It will happen eventually. And for those who claim that ISO 2002 is meaningless, you've already been disproven by every single significant traditional entity. What the standard can do is more important than the pricing factor. It opens the door to opportunity, and guess what? This is the door to opportunity. We are witnessing the main players such as Swift and the DTCC for the first time in well over 10 years. The fact that they're all using DLT and blockchain should tell you something. With that said, if you guys liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to notifications. See you soon, bye.